here we are back in the Oval Office, and we are going to do our 2019 Royal Rumble picks. You have Vice President Damon and President Dave from the Supercard team, Oval Office. That's where most of our content comes from, but we're going to do our Royal Rumble predictions, and we're going to get things kicked off in the Cruiserweight division in the Fatal 4-Way match. We have Akira Tozawa, Buddy Murphy, Kalisto, and Hideo Itami. So, new type of video. I will let you go first on who do you think is going to win the match.
It's obvious. Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy. All right. Well, I will go with the popular choice here, and I'm going to say it's going to be a Hideo Itami because the WWE hasn't pushed Hideo Itami correctly since he's been with the company, and I think that this might be their way of keeping him around and him not signing with a company like AEW.
So Vince McMahon paid you to say that?
No, Vince McMahon didn't pay me to say that. If anybody would have paid me to say it, probably Cody. But, yeah, so I would say that it's going to be Hideo Itami. So, well, that's the Cruiserweight match. There's not really much excitement there, so we're going to jump ahead to the SmackDown Live Tag Team titles. We've got The Bar taking on the team of The Miz and Shane McMahon. And, wow.
Best friends.
Best friends. I don't know what there really is to say about that team other than this has kind of been a weird storyline to begin with. They were kind of thrown together at the World Cup, and it kind of got kiboshed when they brought in the Authority to say they're going to change things, but now they're back together and they're going to make this run. So, who do you have in the SmackDown Tag Team title match?
I'd like to say The Bar, but I see WWE throwing a curveball here and letting Miz and Shane win the titles and have a run with them.
I, too, think that it's going to be Shane McMahon and The Miz winning the tag team titles, but I think they're going to lose them at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view setting.
We're not talking about the Elimination Chamber.
I'm just saying. They're going to drop
Royal Rumble.
They're going to drop them after that, and they're going to feud at WrestleMania. So I think
All right, JB, keep going.
I think that that's going to be where they go from there. So
talk about Royal Rumble.
The Royal Rumble, yeah. The
focused.
McMahon Miz combination wins the tag team titles. Next match on the card that we have lined up is Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship. And wow, this has had an awful build.
Terrible.
I mean, Lana took a bump a couple weeks ago, and I was at that show, and she literally fell from like 2 feet off of Shinsuke Nakamura's back and acted like she was dying, when on the other hand, she's a wrestler, and that makes absolutely no sense. So, with that being said, though, I think that it's clear that Rusev is going to retain the United States Championship and carry it going forward. I think that they finally have a title on him, and they like the whole Rusev Day thing, and I think he's just going to continue to get pushed.
They don't want Shinsuke to leave, so Shinsuke gets his title back.
Really? Really?
Yeah, it makes sense.
I don't see.
How are you going to keep the feud going if you let Rusev win?
It doesn't matter. Look at where Shinsuke stood with the company last year. He won the Royal Rumble.
Who's going to be in that spot to take Shinsuke's spot?
Anybody.
Anybody?
Anybody.
Oh,
there are plenty. Andrade, Rey Mysterio,
Andrade. He don't know.
Randy Orton.
No.
Come on, look at all these guys on SmackDown Live that could easily step into a feud with Rusev.
Okay, but I'm saying right now it makes more sense to keep that going for at least one more pay-per-view.
But I don't understand how at the Elimination Chamber that would be. I just don't see the blow off here. I just think that they have really good matches. I just don't think that they make for good TV.
Alright. I still say Shinsuke's going to win.
Alright, so moving forward, we are going to go now to our SmackDown Live Women's Championship match, which is probably going to cause debate. I can already feel it coming because we are totally different on this subject. And,
can't stand it. It's awful.
Well, the fact of the matter comes down to this is you got the man, Becky Lynch, taking on the former
So why is she in the Women's Championship match then? If she's the man?
Because she's the man. She could wrestle for any title she wants to. Anyway,
why doesn't she?
Well,
why is she in the Men's Royal Rumble?
Well, Bruce Pritchard's not booking this, and neither is Vince Russo, so we can't have that happen.
Why?
So
she's the man.
So, anyways,
Becky
I'm just
Lynch
gonna ask
looks
you,
like your grandma.
Who wins the women's title match on SmackDown Live?
Asuka.
Really?
because Becky Lynch wants Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania, and she can't do that if she's SmackDown champion.
Plus
she's the man, and she doesn't want the title. She wants the man title.
On the other hand, think that the winner of the SmackDown Live Women's Championship match will be Becky Lynch, and that my prediction for what's going to happen with Ronda will be divulged later in this episode. But I think that the man wins the title, and they give her somebody totally random to wrestle at WrestleMania. And I don't see her being in the main event picture at WrestleMania as much as everybody wishes.
Yeah, I hear Hornswoggle was going to show up at WrestleMania to fight her. Makes perfect sense. The man versus
the wee man?
Yeah, the wee man and the big man.
Wow, okay. So that's that.
I can't stand Becky Lynch, sorry.
Alright, so now we're going to...
Even when I pull her in Supercard, I can't stand her.
Well, you have pulled a shattered Becky Lynch,
Yeah.
so I guess you have the right to talk there.
Yeah.
So, the next match that we're going to talk about is the Raw Women's Championship, and I completely know that we're in total agreement, and I don't even have to ask you, but for fun's sake, I'll ask you, on the count of 3, who's going to win the Raw Women's Championship match between Ronda Rousey and Sasha Banks? 1, 2, 3, Ronda Rousey.
Sasha Banks.
What?
Yeah.
How is it?
The bank statement.
You're just joking.
No.
He's such a lie.
Did you watch Monday nights?
He is lying through his teeth right now. We both know that Ronda Rousey's going to win the championship. He can't even keep a straight face because
she's
it's
the
so
boss.
bad. Yeah, she's the boss, and she's going to hug her way to the tag team titles with Bayley. And
Ronda Rousey's going to win.
Ronda Rousey's going to probably squash her in less than 3 minutes.
No, it'll go longer than 3 minutes.
Well, they need filler before the Rumble.
So it's probably a nice 10.
So
minutes.
my thought process here is that Ronda Rousey retains the Women's Championship, and she's going to have her date with Destiny with whoever wins the Women's Royal Rumble, which we all know that we'll have our picks for that coming up. Let's continue on here.
That was kind of a neat conversation.
And, so we're going to continue on to Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. And this match is really being viewed as more of a toss-up than I thought it could be. I mean, personally...
Are they actually going to get in the ring and fight?
Yeah, the new Daniel Bryan versus the real AJ Styles, this is just poorly written, poorly booked.
Is Bruce Pritchard back with the company?
I'm not quite sure what happened with this storyline.
It's been awful.
It's not
been
good.
painful to watch.
Everybody wanted AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan, and it's not been good. I mean, the matches are good, but everything surrounding the matches, it just feels like it's not there. It's not clicking. I mean, they just don't have... I don't feel they have chemistry. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that are going to disagree with us.
They have great matches.
Their matches are great.
Their promos are awful.
It's too scripted. It's not good. I mean, this is just the product that we have.
And they're better than Brock Lesnar and
Braun Strowman. That's why that match got completely angry.
But anyways, that's another story for another day. But okay. So you want me to go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
I say the new Daniel Bryan retains his title.
New Daniel Bryan.
Because he wants to change the title. He wants to redesign it. Which he could totally use, right?
I feel like at the end of the day that. Okay, so that's the problem with doing these new things, is that sometimes you run into some technical difficulties, but we're back up, and I was talking about Daniel Bryan winning the championship. I do believe that Daniel Bryan's going to win the championship. I don't know what direction they're going to run with him for WrestleMania. There's lots of talks of different superstars that they want to match him up with, and
Royal Rumble.
I know, but
stay on the Royal Rumble.
I'm on the Royal Rumble.
No, you're going to WrestleMania.
You
don't know the storyline yet. At least, well, we're not supposed to.
I mean, it's everything else.
Next match.
Okay, okay.
Royal Rumble.
Finn Balor versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. First thing
here, Universal.
First thing is it going to be Demon Finn or is it going to be just Finn Balor? He said on Twitter that he is not going to be the Demon King. It is not going to be there. But that could be just the old classic. We're going to tell you one thing and give you another thing because it's supposed to pop you.
But I'm Vince McMahon and I like the Demon.
Wow. That was a great Vince McMahon.
I mean, honestly, we all know it. That's what Vince likes. That's why Vince doesn't.
No.
Vince doesn't believe in Finn, but he believes in the Demon.
Vince,
that might not be able to tell the Bible
Vince
story
doesn't
right.
believe in anything other than big, burly, hairy, sweaty, jacked up dudes carrying his main title.
Okay, so with that all being said, I say Brock Lesnar wins, hands down. I believe they'll make it look like Finn's going to win, and then all of a sudden, F5 out of nowhere.
I am going to say this. I know that Brock Lesnar is in the end of his 2-match deal from this last run. But I also know that every time Brock Lesnar was supposed to have been done, the WWE gives him way more money to wrestle more matches,
WrestleMania last year.
and they bring him in. So, with that being said, I want Finn Balor to win, but I don't see Finn Balor beating Brock Lesnar, even as the Demon King. So don't bring him out as the Demon King, please, WWE. If you're going to make that a strong character, don't ruin it by letting it lose to Brock Lesnar. Send him out as Finn Balor, let him get suplexed 1,000,000 times, lose the belt, and send the kid to the Rumble. Let him destroy in the Rumble match. Hey, maybe even let him win the Rumble match. Who knows? Summon the SmackDown. But with that being said, yes, I don't think that Finn Balor is going to beat Brock Lesnar, although I really wish that he could beat Brock Lesnar.
Oh, I'm sure he wishes he could too.
I mean, he could if they wrote it that way, but they're not going to because Vince doesn't care. I mean, I'm surprised they even pushed him on TV, but that was probably because he was going to leave for AEW like everybody else.
I think it's because John Cena did it for him, but that's just my personal opinion.
I think it's because Rikishi did it for The Rock.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go.
Okay, so with that being
We
said,
digress.
we are going to go to the 30 Women's Royal Rumble.
Alright, remember the rules on this.
Okay, so we're going to have a dark horse pick, and we're going to have an actual pick.
Right, yes.
So you're going to lock in for your money, then you're going to have your wild pick. First thing is who are we going to see in this match? They don't have 30 women on their roster, I don't believe, even between SmackDown and on NXT. It's close. But I don't think that they're going to use all main roster people. I think that you're going to get your surprises. You're probably going to get the Bella Twins. You're going to get somebody like that, maybe Alita or Stratus. But that being said, who is your lock to win it all?
My lock. See, this is hard because I have two that I like. So my lock is that I believe there's going to be a switch up possibly here. So my lock is for the Women's Royal Rumble. I believe it's going to be Alexa Bliss.
Wow. Go figure you go with Alexa Bliss. I understand. I mean, that's not a bad, terrible pick. Because at the end of the day, Alexa Bliss, and now she's going to be in the Royal Rumble. She hasn't been wrestling. She left on top. Could they give her?
She makes money.
Could they give her the title?
She puts people in the seats.
Yes, I know that. But with that being said, back to my picks from earlier. I believe that
Charlotte Flair is going to win the Women's Royal Rumble. She's going to be dominant in the Women's Royal Rumble, and she is going to call out Ronda Rousey, and they are going to have their match for the title, and that will happen. That is my lock. Charlotte Flair is going to win the Royal Rumble and take on Ronda Rousey, and that will be that. Who's your dark horse?
Well, let me ask you something. Do you think Charlotte comes in at 1? Then if she's going to be dominant, does she come in at 1?
Oh, if they bring her in at 1, yeah, that's definitely going to be a sign
I
that she
hope
can
Alexa
win it
Bliss
all.
gets her teeth down with her.
Whoa. She's got to get her head up that high. She's a little short.
That's alright.
But anyways, so who's your wild card, dark horse?
Dark horse, wild card. Dark horse is Nikki Bella.
Nikki Bella, wow. Okay, I guess that is a wild card pick. I kind of walked into that. My dark horse wild card pick is going to be, you ready for this one? Asuka wins it 2 years in a row. Asuka drops the title to Becky Lynch, and that's how she gets a rematch with Becky at WrestleMania.
Really?
Yep, I think that they're going to showcase her. And
So you think they're going to put Ben back into it, and you think they're going to put Asuka back into the Rumble?
They've done it in years past. People lose the title, they get into the Rumble. People, if I'm not mistaken,
we were promised new things by the Authority.
Well, we've seen the new things we've got.
This is a new thing.
We've gotten Daniel Bryan. They called him the new Daniel Bryan.
Well, he is new. He's not saying yes.
No. Alright, with that being said, we're coming to our last picks of this video, and that is going to be the men's 30-man over-the-top rope Royal Rumble match. I know that we're both pretty much on the same page here, but
For the dark horse, at least.
for the dark horse, oh yeah, our dark horse pick's gonna probably get some people riled up. Other people are gonna agree, and then other people are just already jacked about the situation, anyways. So
Alright, so for the 30-man Royal Rumble, I believe it's going to be somebody from SmackDown.
really,
Yes.
wow.
And I believe it's going to be out of nowhere. RKO, Randy Orton wins his 3rd Royal Rumble.
Okay, I can see it. I can see it. But with that being said, that's not what's
Him
going
and
to
Daniel
happen.
Bryan would have a great...
That would be a great match,
Oh,
except
great
for the
storyline.
fact that they want to build a new superstar that they already built once, and they're going to redesign him and rebuild him and let him conquer again. And Seth Rollins is going to be an Iron Man in the Royal Rumble, and Seth Rollins is going to win the Royal Rumble and cash in at WrestleMania and reclaim the... Well, actually, he's never won it. I do not believe Seth Rollins has ever won the Universal title. He's won the WWE Championship, but he's never won the Universal title. But with that being said, Seth Rollins comes in, wins the belt, and that's that. He's going to win the Rumble.
I hope Kevin Owens shows up and pop powerbombs him and bowls him over and breaks his neck.
I couldn't agree more. I can't stand the
I don't
idea
want
of
to
Seth Rollins being...
I don't mean that, but I mean Seth Rollins has hurt a lot of good people along the way to get to where he's at.
Oh, Sting! I know he's such a sensitive.
He hurt Finn Balor. He hurt Sting. I mean, you know,
It's the thing for face paint, apparently.
Yeah, evidently.
So the dark horse pick, I'm gonna lead off with this one. I actually contacted him yesterday when I seen the news about our dark horse pick, and our dark horse pick. Well, let's just put it out there.
Roman Reigns.
Everybody's gonna go, how could he possibly do that? Well, how could he be shooting a movie for Fast and Furious if he's not capable of moving? If he's working a light schedule and there's not much to it, he may be in the Royal Rumble, folks, and he wouldn't have to wrestle again until WrestleMania. Literally, he could do promos every week until WrestleMania.
I mean, if Brock Lesnar only shows up one Raw out of the month, so I mean, it's
Roman
possible.
could do it too.
Yeah.
And they could do satellite things. I mean, don't call us crazy. I mean, because I just don't see someone being able to shoot long days on a set if he's in treatment and not being able to
We're not
wrestle.
saying Roman Reigns isn't
Yeah.
sick.
I believe that he is sick, and I believe that there is a very tragic situation that happened to Roman Reigns. But I also believe that,
If you can make a movie, you can come in number 29 to Royal Rumble and win.
yes, I believe that it's going to be a surprise.
Or
He's going to pop.
27.
And there you go, Roman Reigns is now the super babyface that everybody can get behind as opposed to the babyface that we got pushed on our throat that nobody wanted. Still though, I'm probably going to be happy but mad if he comes out because, well, it's Roman. It's always Roman. So, but with that being said, this is our picks. They absolutely mean nothing in the grand scheme of this because WWE has ultimate control on what happens on Sunday. And we are just hoping that things are good. We're hoping that it's a great event. And we're hoping that you can remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications. And we will be uploading new content for all my Supercard people.
Who's ready
We'll
for
have-
Asuka?
Yeah, who is ready for Asuka?
Hopefully you got her.
Completing the heroic side of ring domination, both of us as we speak. So keep on updates for that. And
Shout out to everybody from Oval Office.
Yes, Oval Office,
Appreciate
checking
you
this
guys.
video out. That's a great point. And if, like I said, check us out. Link will be in the description for other videos, and just follow us on YouTube. So thank you.
See y'all next time.